it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We are going to cover WrestleMania 38 action figure reveals. That is correct, Mattel. They are right there in Dallas, Texas, capturing all the action, and that's what we're going to recap today, you guys. So many good reveals, Ultimate Editions, upcoming Elites, Walmart, Target. We're going to go ahead and start out right out the gate with the Tribal Chief himself. Drop a like, you guys, if you want to see Roman Reigns finally land in your doorstep in Ultimate Edition form, and they brought so much heat. I'm telling you right now, I'm looking at this figure, and I'm easily picking up anywhere between 3 to 4 of these. Now, if you look at the shirt, this is going to make all perfect sense, right? Let's say you got your Jimmy, you got your Jay alongside, right? Everybody's got their shirts on. Everybody has their freaking just ready to throw down, man. This is so cool. Plus, you can have a promo. You can have in-ring, that interchangeable head scan, whether you're looking at it with the hair up or the hair down. Oh, bro, that spear, this is going to be full force from any other figure we've seen for Roman Reigns. Now, one thing I will say, reuse pieces, right? The Rock, and I would say appropriately, if there was to be any other superstar to go ahead and replicate in torso format, who better than his cuz, right? The People's Champ, you already know that figure, that last release was great, so I definitely see in this being a banger. Getting into the Beastie, all right, now we got the promo. Everybody's been asking, Hero Figs, where'd you get that head scan? When is Mattel gonna do it? Well, your answer is right here. This is gonna be for the upcoming series, which will be either 95 or 96. And you know what? This is working really good. Yes, it does look a little bit off. It is an early sample, and I really do hope that there are changes made along the way. Because if you do look at the head scan, you guys, it ain't quite no matchy when you're looking at it the torso. It's a little bit darker shade. The way it's kind of sitting on there, it's sitting a bit high up. So all in all right now, there are some questions, but at least we're heading in the right direction. If you think about it, that upcoming Ultimate Edition, that's not based off current form. So I think this right here will do a real well right there with any Suplex City who wants to bring. John Cena too, you guys. Later, man, he got that hair done up. He's like, dude, I ain't got much left, so I got to make sure for the last remaining years that the WHF and WWE Universe knows that it's a thing, bro. I can still do it up. I do like this, man. Really like what they did with the overall expression. It's not Ultimate Edition, but the way that they made the gauntlets and all that double-jointed love, oh, man, this is definitely falling alongside as one of the top. Now, Bobby Lashley, too, he will be getting an update as well. Only thing is that they are using the same scan, not a new one, which again, I think this is a great opportunity because we've only technically seen 2. If you look at this one, apart from the one that they released with the WWE Royal Rumble Elite, they have only given us 2 expressions, so that's where they need to step up. I mean, I do like it, and it did work well when we did the fix-up, converting that into Ruthless Aggression, but I'm just going to say next, Bobby, let's get that update. Shotzi right here, looking as promising as those early prototype images. All the tattoos, that helmet, the hair, this one probably one of the best right here from Series 94. Now, Eddie Guerrero, I don't know if I can necessarily say that. Like, yeah, all right, I wanted the green gear. I wanted that whole WWE Here Comes the Pain look, and you're going to get 2 different looks. You'll get that light green that you're seeing right here, and then you're also going to get it in black. But that head scan, you guys, I am having a tough time wrapping my mind around the fact that this is going to be Eddie once again. And it's not just the head scan also, but it is the skin tone. We've talked about Eddie being more of a lighter tone, so the fact that they keep reproducing him in more of a tan look makes absolutely no sense. Now, Becky Lynch, yes, she made the return, and how is Mattel doing it? Well, they're doing it up the same way that she would wanted it, right? That bright red gear, early sample, but nonetheless, great thing to see. Now, for Shawn Michaels, now that we got Hulkster right there in the Ruthless Aggression look, we need that matchy gear, bro. We need to relive that WrestleMania match, and now we can do it, and this is so cool because actually, this had crossed my mind. You guys already know WHF and Chase Arcade did come together to make this custom, but the thing is that head scan right there from Series 100, I was kind of tossing up the idea. So apparently Mattel, they answered my question. They're like, yo, Hero Figs, you know you can swap that on, and yeah, damn skip, we're going to go ahead and do it on that custom we've already done up. Now for Sherry, sensational Sherry, she is bringing what New Generation kept bringing every single Monday night, and that is, of course, pure heat, man. This is going to be so cool. Like, this is actually the one Jax figure that I still hold to value, where I go ahead and place it right alongside my WWE Mattel. So you know what? I'm not going to longer have to do that. This Sherry is going to address that. Randy Orton, we have seen this basic. I know, I would say dating back to the early days of Mattel, you guys, talking about early 2010, actually more leading into 2012. But yes, this one is being reproduced in Elite format, and it's good, man. I mean, it's an important time, right? The guy had the title. This was actually one of the very first times he held the title. Actually, matter of fact, it was the first. So the fact that it's being brought right here with the Elite articulation, love it, my guys. Now, Dominic, this is cool. I like this. If you guys don't know this, this was a ladder match. Eddie Guerrero, there was a whole stipulation of custody, and who was there? Dominic. What'd Mattel do? Dominic. We already got him in later days. They were just waiting right there for him to get his WWE career rolling in order to put that out. And I think that the whole AEW trigger, if you guys look at that recent 2-pack that's coming out right there with Brody Lee, I think one of the inspirations had to derive that Mattel had to do it as well. Now for right here, we got some NXT love. And I'm going to say for Ted DiBiase, that man is going to benefit from the accessories more than anybody else. Money? Check. Belt? Check. Hairy chest? Yeah, he wasn't doing that. But still, right here, NWO, ringside exclusive. Bring me some Too Sweet, because the Wolfpack, oh man, this is looking as good as what they told us that it was gonna be. Of course, those knee pads, yeah, I ain't necessarily feeling those. But again, fix-ups, that's the purpose of why we do this, man. Apart from that, we shouldn't have to do anything else. I think this figure is gonna fall right there easily within the top 5 of 2022. Now, here you go, you guys. For all those that have been waiting, I know there's a good handful of you. And you know why I know? Because once I hop on eBay, all of those NWO Macho Mans, they want 150, they want 200. Guess who's gonna kill the market? Right here. The upcoming Ultimate Edition Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. I dig it, brother. I genuinely cannot wait. This is probably the best Macho Man in the UE lineup to date, and might easily outweigh the one that we've already received in the past. Now, Batista, he has already landed. He's been found at Target, so go out there, figgy hunt, test the luck. I want to get my hands on this ASAP. Really like that they actually included the contract deal. So once he steps in the ring with Triple H, whether it's a thumbs up, a thumbs down, we're all gonna love it. And Batista bomb definitely soon to follow. Now for the upcoming Legends, we will be getting Edge right here. 2 looks, right? We got him in the white, got him in the red, and we're also getting Lex Luger in the series. But this one, I'm not gonna go and set him hyped for. The one that I will say that I'm really just go ahead and building up all this anticipation is this one. I've recreated it. It was based off that 3-pack, Then Not Forever Lex Luger, but that one had the face paint, so I had to acetone it. I had to do some modifications. This, I will no longer have to do that, man. This is already gonna go ahead and address that important member in my NWO setup. Big Red Machine, again, 3rd, I believe not going on maybe even a 4th that we've seen this release, but I'm going to go ahead and say, safe to say right now at this moment, this is right here going to replace anything before that. Knee pads, check. Removable mask, not quite yet. We got it in the last, so they wanted to bring something different, and I do think that this head scan is. I really like the way that the chin is coming through, so this right here, without a doubt, is going to be a benefit for the title as well. And then X-Pac, bro, let's get ready to suck it. Now, if you guys remember those bone-crunching figgies, this gear right here, this is going to take you back all the way to the young days, and you know what? DX would only want to bring it in one way, and that's with RVD. The whole damn show, same scan as we did see in his last release, but you know what? It's a different gear. I'm going to go ahead and drop a like regardless, because this one, as well as really any other gear that they decide to put out with RVD, they're just going to go ahead and keep selling them, bro. Now, Booker T, buy time, sucker! Now, you go back to 2021, this gear, we'd actually already put in play. Gizmo 305 had come through with this custom, and you know what? I'm still glad that I got it early, because there are some things that I'm picking up. I know you guys saw them knee pads. We'll go ahead and take care of that once this Walmart exclusive starts rolling out, because this is going to be based off the 2nd series of the WWE Ruthless Aggression. Now, again, Attitude Era, check. Transitioning into new era, All right, who did it first? Jax. If you guys go back to the early packaging of the Jax days, this Michaels right here from the first series, this is paying a little homage, dude. It's like Jeremy Powder. He's got that influence game. It don't matter if he's doing AEW figures. Apparently, he's still going to be very much involved with the upcoming thoughts as to where Mattel is going with the direction. Rey Mysterio 2, you're going to see several of him. This one right here in the solid white, we are going to be getting the steel chair as the additional accessory. Now, Molly Holly, this is so cool because actually, if you guys follow my guy Mac Decals, I would say a couple weeks back he had made this. Not the blue one, but the one that you're seeing in the backdrop right there with the pink. So it's really cool that we're finally going to see Mattel producing her in the correct manner. Ray again, my friends. I told you. This go around, though, he wants to bring a little entrance robe, right? How are you going to be jumping out the 619 area code if you ain't coming down the aisle properly? Now, for the APA, damn. And yes, damn again. Well, more with Farouk. I'm going to say that Farouk, probably the best out of the two. Not how the head scan is sitting on the body because it is looking a little bit high. But my biggest concern from this was what were they going to do with JBL? And you know what they did? They did the same thing that they've done in the past. Why? Like, they could have easily either A, gone with like a Luke Harper or Eric Rowan torso, or B, they could have just gone based off the exact same torso that they had with his JBL gear. Why they didn't choose to go in that direction is beyond me. Now, right here, at least Stacy Keibler, she's going to bring some, hey, it's time rock and roll. You know what? She can go ahead and have that seat now, right? Let's bring Vinny up. Let's put him in the ring. Now, you're going to get two looks with this. The one that you're seeing on the figure, they don't have the alternate scan, but I would say the alternate probably might be better than what we're seeing right here. You can have it hair down, or in this one, hair up, and Stacy Keibler, bro, this already pure heat. Now, for the upcoming series, for Series 94, they did have that right there. We've seen some of these. Big E would definitely stand out right here as the highlight because we didn't get the official image. So finally seeing him right there in final form, yeah, not a bad series. Hopping into some of the figures that they had on the setup because they had this whole figure display similar to what they've done in the years prior. They had a lot of the figures that had already been released, but ones that were kind of hidden, and the one that was right there is this Batman-inspired Rey Mysterio. So freaking sweet. I know we talked about it over and over when he wore it that night, but I didn't think this would have been a possibility as far as Mattel releasing that. Now, John Cena, you might be coming at me like, yo, Hero Fix, you just told me that some of the figures that were already there have already been seen. You know what? It is, but on this go-around, you guys, this is actually a re-release. This is not based off his earlier elites, and it's a good thing, mainly due to the whole rarity, and the reason why I can tell you that that is definitely the assurance is the head scan. You're getting the update, so that alone should be able to tell you that this will definitely be hitting the road here alongside with Randy Orton. We need an update. The last one was solid. Wrestlemania, some minor imperfections when it came to the whole RK logo, so this one right here should be able to do one up on that prior set. We also going to get an upcoming Drew McIntyre, very similar to the last release. Sword we've gotten, the whole entrance gear we've gotten. So again, not a grand spectacle within this figure, but it's definitely once you roll back right here within the Ultimate Edition, man. I'm telling you, we're going to hop back because this right here also in final release form. We got it Maki and that head scan. I don't know if you guys see the one in the middle, but that one I would say hands down probably the best one, and I would say that one would probably be the closest if you go back to his early Hollywood movies. Really no different as to what he was doing right there on the big screen. Mr. T too, both of them mock, they both look great, but we've seen Mr. T quite a bit, and the gear, it's really not that much different for me to stand out right here as a must. Now, getting into one that does need to play, they didn't go ahead and display this in full form, but you know my eye, the WHF Hero Figs, he jumped in there, he's like, yo, let's bring this up on Zoom because we are going to be getting the Goldberg. Finally, dude, Ultimate Edition. I know we made this, so the fact that Mattel is stepping up right here based off on this era, love it, you guys. Now, Wreckin' Playset, they keep bringing them, dude. Last one, ATV. We've gotten an ambulance. We've gotten a car. Now, you guys, we're going to be getting that semi. There's no Braun Strowman involved anymore where we could use the man and have him flip it over. But we could still recreate a lot of crazy incidents that we've done right here in the years prior and a lot of playability functions. If you look at the back end, you're really going to get some stuff with this. Now, coming up here with the upcoming playset as far as what they're going to do next year with the SDCC, this, yeah, don't go ahead and hold your breath and be like, oh, all right. So they're going to give us the Attitude Era entrance stage. No, it's not the actual Attitude Era entrance stage. This is actually from the same creator that made that whole backstage drop. But you know what? I think it's just to get the people excited. They want to go ahead. They want to hear the feedback. If this is something you guys would love to see, and if you do, definitely drop a like, because it's going to help the algorithm just to let them know that they need to get this going, you guys, sooner rather than later. Getting into the upcoming basics, really the only one that stands right here from Series 131, I gotta say the Happy Corbin. Everything else, you guys, I don't know. The paint job's like, I don't want to go ahead and dissect this, but I'm going to tell you, Corbin really the only must get. Now, Tamina, she is finally getting the appropriate look that we've seen. I know that the last releases, they were making her, a little bit small, so I think the whole thickness being implemented with this figure, it's just something that needed to happen. Big Dog, I would say probably one of the best right here from the series, but this is where I want you guys to step in. Let me know what was your favorite reveal. Did you guys like the upcoming Ultimate Editions? How about the Walmart or Target exclusives, or any of these elites that should be hitting here within the next upcoming months? I want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh!